Okay, so today we're going to talk about the 6 trig ratios. You may remember 3 from geometry class, and those would be that sine is the opposite side of your angle divided by the hypotenuse of the triangle. Cosine is the side adjacent to your angle divided by the hypotenuse of the triangle. And tangent is the opposite side from your angle divided by the side touching your angle, adjacent. What you do not know, maybe, most likely, is that those 3 ratios have 3 reciprocals that have their own names. Sine's reciprocal is called cosecant. The abbreviation is CSC. Cosine's reciprocal is secant, SEC, the first 3 letters. And tangent's reciprocal is cotangent, again, COT, the first 3 letters. By reciprocal, remember we mean flip the fraction over. So literally, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, and cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. Just flip it over. This may seem like a lot to remember, but most of you probably remember the memory trick from geometry of sine is opposite over hypotenuse, or so. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, or ca. And tangent is opposite over adjacent, or toa. And if you still remember SOHCAHTOA, that helps you set up the old 3, and you know to flip them over to make the new 3. Then all you have to remember new is the 3 names. That cosecant pairs up with sine, secant pairs up with cosine, and cotangent pairs up with tangent. Okay, so for today, this is what we're trying. When you see your work, you'll find a table that has 6 boxes in it for you to write your answers. Hopefully I've given myself enough space here. So when you approach a triangle, you'll see some variable. This one says write the 6 trigonometric ratios for theta. That's how you say that, theta, Theta. And so you have to locate that on the picture. Theta is just a Greek alphabet letter, and so it's just like any variable. So we're going to look from that corner right here. So our first job should be to label. I always start with the hypotenuse because I can see the right angle. Across from the right angle, remember you find the hypotenuse. Next I find opposite because I start at the corner where I know my variable and I draw a line. You can do this mentally, of course. You can mentally draw that line or use your finger. Whatever I run into is the opposite. And then that means the last one is adjacent just because it's the only one left without a name. So now I'm ready using my 8, my 15, and my 7 to write my 6 ratios. So I still want to say sine. I want to give it a name. And I want to say of what angle, so theta. And that'll equal opposite, which is 8, over hypotenuse, which is 17. Cosine. Again, I want to say the angle, so cosine theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse, so 15 over 17. And tangent. Tangent, toa, O over H, opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 8, adjacent is 15. Forgot the equals sign. Okay, so now we need to practice our new ones. Try to move away from the notes as soon as you can. Look back at them first, and then try to practice these. Sine is partnered up with cosecant. So I'm going to write CSC theta equals the reciprocal of sine, so 17 over 8. The easy part's the reciprocal. The hard part for now is the name. Okay, cosine. When I flip it over, it's called secant, which is abbreviated SEC. So SEC theta equals 8 over, oh, nope. That's not the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 17 over adjacent 15. All right, and then the last one, tangent, reciprocal, cotangent. COT is the abbreviation. So cotangent of theta equals, then flip tangent over, so 15 over 8. That's it. If you have questions, please ask.